This is the Uptick Network Stock Day Podcast, sponsored by InvestorsHangout.com. Penny stock news and interviews from the microcap world. Public information on OTC, pink sheets, and microcap stocks from around the world. With your host, Everett Jolly.
On today's show, we have a very exciting guest with us. He is Ed Lonergan. He is the CEO of Green Planet Group. They trade on the OTC pink sheets under GNPG. Ed, welcome, and thank you for coming on the show.
Well, Everett, thank you for inviting us. We appreciate it very much.
You know, give my listeners a little bit of a background of yourself and your company, and then I want to get into the Q&A today.
Okay, very good. A little bit about me. I've been entrepreneurial in the entrepreneurial segment, high-tech part of the technology business for the better part of my career, which is in excess of 40 years. We've invented and created various kinds of high-tech products, and we started Green Planet Group back in 2006 with the idea of gradually growing it to be a holding company with a variety of green technologies, kind of the General Electric of green. So it now has 4 subsidiaries. They're all developing unique green technologies. And actually this year, Everett, we're expecting to put 2 of those technologies into the marketplace.
Oh, that's exciting. That's exciting. You know, I followed your company for the last couple of years, and I know that you guys got some really exciting products in the pipeline. I know you haven't, and I know that you also work with one of the universities here in Arizona. But briefly describe the business and structure of Green Planet Group. I know you guys are a small publicly trading holding company with 4 subsidiaries, but tell my listeners some of the great things you guys have in the pipeline.
Gladly. Green Planet Group has 4 subsidiaries. One of them is referred to as Zentex Lubricants. It's a company that develops and distributes high-tech lubrication and fuel additive products. It's the one currently generating revenue. And the idea behind the technology is to improve fuel economy, at the same time reduce emissions. And we've had much testing done, and those products are now, as I mentioned earlier, in the marketplace. We have a company that is coming into the marketplace this year. It's the one that probably has the highest growth opportunity at the moment. We refer to it as Healing the Earth. Healing the Earth is a growing system technology where we can grow enormous quantities of all organic foods, virtually under what we refer to as on-demand, and we can grow it at point of consumption. Thereby, we reduce shipping expenses, losses in the field that occur when product is shipped, and lastly, we can grow these products with 97% less resources. So in this drought-stricken area of the country, the Southwest, and many other parts around the world, that technology is in huge demand, and we've had interest from both governments as well as major corporations.
And where are we at on the timeline of that to commercialize and actually see the revenue hit the balance sheet?
Our expectations, Everett, is that this year we are building our first full-size system out in actually Congress, Arizona, near Wickenburg, Arizona. And once it's up and running, which we project about 6 weeks from now, it'll be, demonstratable, and we will have proven the technology. We would begin the sales activity then, and we anticipate revenues to begin later on this calendar year, probably in the end of the third to the fourth quarter.
So then we'll have 2 divisions actually bringing in revenues by the third and fourth quarter, the lube and then the high growth healing of the earth demand. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yes, sir.
What else do you have in the pipeline?
In addition to that, the technology we developed relating to these growing systems, we've leveraged it, and we now we have a third part of our business called Green Mining Technology. It's a company that came up with a technology relating to recovering mine tailings, getting mine tailings which are very destructive to the environment and won't grow any kind of vegetation. We've solved that problem, and the result of that is during the evolution of that business, we acquired a gold mine actually in Mojave, California, and we expect that business to come up online within the next 3 to 6 months as well.
Are you going to farm that out, or are you guys going to excavate that yourself? You're going to mine it yourself or give that to a mining company?
We are primarily going to use another mining company once the proof is finished, but at this moment in time, we're not miners. We're experts in soil and growing things, and we're going to demonstrate out there that in this very harsh desert environment, we can take mine tailings and turn them into productive soil. We anticipate that to become a major part of our business going forward.
My guest today is Ed Lonergan. He is the CEO of Green Planet Group. They trade on the OTC Pink Sheets. The ticker symbol is GNPG. Now, Ed, what are the projections over the next 4 years for this subsidiary that you guys are doing? I think $32 million in revenue, net profit over $7 million. Explain that to me.
Actually, that's correct. The Healing of the Earth subsidiary, which is our growing system, we anticipate sales of growing system and related technologies, both the software associated and the various sundry items that are sold, particularly the nutrient package. We anticipate that over the next 4 years, a minimum of $32 million in revenue. Net profit after all expenses will exceed $7 million. And subsequent to that, we believe that in the years following that we will have proven this technology around the world, and sales and revenues will explode. But at the moment, over the next 4 years, it should be a very profitable venture.
You know, I want to talk a little bit today about your stock structure, the number of your shareholders, your float, your trading volume, your market cap, and correct me if I'm wrong, your market cap's around 5.5 million, your stock price a little bit north of 1 cent. What's the future for Green Planet, and how are you going to bring added value to your shareholders?
Well, let me answer the first part of your question, the stock structure. We currently have approximately 350 million shares issued and outstanding, about 140 million shares in the float. We're not like a lot of other small little companies that have 20 or 30 people that own the majority of the stock. We actually have 1,600 shareholders, and our trading volume can be anywhere from virtually no trading to, as we had yesterday, just over 1 million shares traded. But our volume, average daily volume in trading, is approximately 70 to 80,000 shares. Obviously, our goal is to get these technologies up and line and generating revenue. And if we meet our overall projections, we should see $200 million in revenue from all of the divisions within the 5-year window that we've projected. Net profit will be approximately 20%, so $40 million. So just looking at earnings per share, we would be profitable to the sense of 1.5, 2 cents per share in earnings, and at a multiple of roughly 20 to 30 times, so just take 30 times, we should see our share value be at least 60 cents or so over that period.
I see. My guest today has been Ed Lonergan. He is the CEO of Green Planet Group. They trade on the OTC Pink Sheets under the ticker symbol GNPG. In closing, Ed, is there anything that you and I didn't get a chance to discuss that you would like to get out to my listeners?
Yes, sir. Actually, another one of our divisions, which is a company called Aquis, which is in the hydrogen generator, oxygen generator business. We've been working on that technology for 5 years. We're coming to the end of that development cycle as well. It's a technology that when added as an add-on to any kind of engine, gasoline, diesel engine, improves fuel economy, reduces emissions. And in our latest testing we've done recently with General Motors products, we saw a 41% improvement in fuel economy and a 70 to 90% reduction in emissions. And that's another one of the technologies we think will fuel our growth, Everett.
My guest today has been Ed Lonergan. He is the CEO of Green Planet Group. They trade on the OTC Pink Sheets under the ticker symbol GNPG. Ed, I want to thank you for taking time out and coming on Stock Day today. And we're going to check back with you in a couple of months and see how things are going.
I appreciate the opportunity, Everett. I would gladly give you an update, as you said, in 2 to 3 months.